going on, Flash fans? It's MrDarkPhoenix back with the Holy Trinity to bring you guys the newest episode of The Flash. If this is the first time you guys are catching my channel, please hit subscribe. I review Game of Thrones, Gotham, Lucifer, Supergirl, The Flash, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Teen Wolf, Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow, Vixen, the Netflix Family, my weekly show on Wednesday where I give you guys opinions and theories, hot button comic book news and reactions, and if you want to see me play games like Batman Telltale and Batman Arkham City, you can follow me on Twitch. It is twitch.tv/MrDarkPhoenix. That and other social media links will be right here down below, so you can click on that. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook for live tweets, and notice when I go live on Twitter and Facebook and Twitch and all that good stuff, and all the types of awesome nerdy fun. But without further ado, let's jump right on in to the newest episode of The Flash. This is the first time you're catching my channel. Be careful, we about to dip on in the spoiler country. So if you haven't seen it yet, come back when you have. And if you have seen it, let's jump right on into the newest episode of The Flash. Killer Frost. Kevin Smith, the CGI team, everybody was on this A game today. This episode, like that Savitar ass whooping brought me back to last season with Zoom. He makes him look like less Zoom than this. Savitar whooped his ass in different parts of the city. I'm really still waiting. I'm waiting for a villain so powerful and so fast that he whoops Barry's ass in each different show. Like, one, he beats his ass on a Flash, takes him to Starling City, whoops his ass there, takes him to Supergirl's Earth, whoops his ass there, takes him to Earth 2, whoops his ass there. Like, just all around the city and the shows and the multiverse. Just waiting for that. But this is what you get, Barry. This is karma. You want to know what this is? You fucked the timeline so hard you gave Megatron Speed Force. And you have no one to blame but yourself. But Savitar's amazing. I know I've said in the past that I was really tired of speedster villains, but they always find a way to one-up it. And they made him Godspeed. So my privilege has been checked. I really hope that you add another villain for him, but all in all, we're doing great so far. So we got 3v1 because HR is... Let me take it by HR. HR is that character that is us. On Team Flash. Everybody there is really freaking smart, and you're the outsider, but what you have is really great ideas. If HR does anything for anybody, is that even in a room full of geniuses, you still have something to offer. It makes me feel better about myself. I got a whole bunch of ideas in this crazy ass head of mine. It's like, how about instead of 1 against 1, it's 3 against 1? And Caitlin's like, these fancy bracelets don't let me do stuff. But then they fight anyway, and it's like... I said on Twitter and Facebook that Daniel Panabaker's gonna get all the bad ice puns and all the bad ice jokes. I made a lot of bad ice jokes when I was live tweeting the show, so I feel no shame. Not a single frosty fuck was given, but it was still pretty fun. Wally Cocoon. Wally's gonna become a beautiful Butterfree pretty soon. A black and white Butterfree, but you know what? It's fine. It's okay. It's all good. We got the Frost Screamer. She was all like, Dentine Ice. Now you got an endorsement. Now you gotta buy some. Dentine Ice make your breath so fresh you'll freeze the room in a smoke screen. Although that's actually pretty fucking smart, actually. You use the frost as like a smoke screen so you can get away, and I was like, this is why you don't put geniuses in charge of their powers, because they think of shit that you never would, that you never would with your powers. Like, Jesse Quick is smarter than a lot of people on The Flash. So whatever she figures out, whenever they do come back, after everything is said and done, she gonna figure out some broken shit, and I can't wait for it. Matt's a cop again! Matt from Heroes! And he was also in something else. He's also in Star Wars and LA Noire. Good for him. Good for Matt, little fat telepath getting some work. I'm so proud of him. And Frost is done spoiling everything. See, I think I've said this, I'm going to say it again. Cisco has no right to be mad at... he does have a right to be mad at Barry, but at the same time, when Barry first explained to them that this is a new timeline he created, he asked them all. They wanted to know what their lives were like before Flashpoint. And they all unanimously voted no. So why are you mad at the previous things? You didn't want to know about that life. You ain't about that life no more. That life is done. Barry put his dick on the timeline and it's fucked. And it's fine. So, no. They gotta just do some shit. Like I said, Genius Caitlyn severed one of his, not veins, but one of the really important parts of the foot and the leg in order to run and shit. And she was like, even with your healing factor, it'll take you 4 hours. I was like, she needs to be good, because if she evil, she gonna know what to do. And everybody gonna find out what to do. It's kind of like, it kind of reminds me of when Oliver like shoots an arrow at somebody, but they catch it, and Oliver just has this face like, well, I'm done, I'm going home. Someone's like, I stabbed your leg, but you can't heal for 4 hours. Son of a bitch. Like, yeah, we got all that type of stuff to deal with. We got a round 1 Vibe versus Killer Frost, not the official one that we saw when they were both decked out in their costumes, so that may or may not still happen, but the round 2 should be a lot more explosive than round 1. The Fatal Kiss, one of the things about Killer Frost's character is, I believe she has to absorb the heat from others in order to live, which made her and Firestorm or Deathstorm's pairing really romantic and ironic and more ironic. You know, it's like, you're the only man I can kiss, and because your head is literally on fire all the time. So, I got an infinite power supply. I wonder if they could bring him back. They could bring Robbie back, technically, if Flashpoint fucked the timeline enough where he didn't die. I mean, just depends on what Robbie and Mel's schedule is like, but I'd love to see him come back as Deathstorm again. Just be like, I'm evil. But how are you, Firestorm? I'm evil. I'm Robbie and Mel. Don't worry about it, bitch. I'm Robbie. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Barry's lost his job now because Julian was all like, I'll pretend that I didn't see anything if you quit your job because I'm a punk-ass bitch and I'm also alchemy. But everyone saw that coming, so I was like, I'm not surprised. I knew it. I fucking knew it. That's what happens when you transfer from Harry Potter to the fucking DC TV universe. You become alchemy. And fucking Megatron with Speed Force is all like, you must be my servant again. And I'm like, I knew it. You British bitch. This is a fucking great episode, though. It really was. Like the effects. Kevin Smith did a great job directing the episode. I have to say, he does a really good job with like emotion and like struggling personalities. It feels like the last, what was it, the Great Dinosaur? Something Dinosaurs last season. The episode where Barry went to Speed Force and saw his parents and shit. That was a tearjerker. So it's like now it's like Killer Frost and Caitlyn are battling it out in her head, and it's all like ice puns and Frozen, but it's like, but all in all, it was a great episode. Don't forget to hit subscribe because my Teen Wolf review will be coming up soon, and the 4-part crossover starts next week with Supergirl beginning it and Legends of Tomorrow ending it. So hit subscribe for that. Don't forget, guys, I love you so much. Thank you for all that you do. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, comment, rate, subscribe. I'm sure they're awesome, nerdy friends, and always remember, have through good times and bad times, remember, geek out and enjoy your lives, and I'll catch you guys next time for another great video.